We are celebrating the end of season 9 of 2K TV with community members. We have got Demi, Aaliyah, and Watch Me Work. They're gonna go with LD2K and Rodney in the wreck and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going on?
I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's a single-game return to Dallas as the Mavericks look for a boost from their hometown crowd. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
And you know, for the Mavericks, the one thing we know for sure is they've got some changes to make if they hope to have any chance at the postseason next year.
You talk about changes, big changes. I mean, the status quo will not get it done. They need an overhaul.
Now, let's take a look at Nashville's opening lineup. OG Anunoby is out there with Jackson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's quickly in at the 2-guard. Green against Anunoby. And with most of the season behind us, Clark, we've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of a season. And some of these young fellas have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Doncic. Rebounded by the Stars.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Anunoby. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic outside. Here's Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Good on both. Stars off to a quick start here. Here's Anunoby. And the Stars, another 3. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Hardy. Back to Doncic. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now here's Green. Now the pass to Hardy from past the arc. Rebounded by the Stars. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Doncic against Brunson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Dallas's head coach and I did get a chance to talk. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's the three. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Green. Passes it to Wood. 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good. Now the Stars take it the other way.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got 23 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Robinson Earl. Hardy passes to Green. Here's Wood. He's guarded by Williams. Fires from 14. Wood can't hit. And the Stars leading by 15.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived for him. NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Put your hands together once again for your junior.
Outside Rose. Dallas moving it around. Brooks against LeVert. Outside Hardaway. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Brooks against Rose. That three off the mark. Now the Mavericks with it. Bertans kicks to Hardaway. Pass to LeVert. There's the pass to Bertans. 6 to shoot. He misses and the dry spell continues. And the Stars leading by 18. McDermott with a steal. Brooks against Rose. Pass to LeVert. Back to Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Stars.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
The Stars making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Rose. Dallas again missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here's Levert after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Rose passes to Vertes. Back to Rose. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Here's Anunoby. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Anunoby's got 34.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Rose, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Green finds Jones. Now, here's Anunoby. He gets it up. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Stars, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Stars here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
This is how the floor looks for the Stars starting the second. We've got Anunoby. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what a
good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Robinson Earl, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability.
Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Wood. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hardy passes to Robinson Earl. And he banks in the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
So Nashville calls timeout, their first. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper. When you're playing at home.
Mavericks making a switch here. Green's checked in. Nashville also making some changes. Robert Williams is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Brooks subbed in for OG Anunoby.
And the toughness of Brooks on display. Not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
Both good from the line that time. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Passes it to Hardy. Takes the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardy's got 5 now.
Hardy. Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Jackson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Hardy passes to Doncic. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Quickly. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools, and Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential. Oh, what a beautiful pass, and then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You've got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Dylan Brooks.
Come on. Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Now the Mavericks with it. Doncic finds Green. McDermott with it. Jackson on him. Now McDermott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three for Doncic. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Tries again. Here's Williams. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside, Green. Pass to Hardy. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bertanis, he's checked in for Christian Wood, and it's LeVert in for Doncic. Hunter's checked in for Nashville. Jones comes in for Jalen Brunson. Jackson with it. Now Green defending. Jackson looking it over. Shoots the three. No good on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And here's Hardy. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. Back to LeVert. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks. Fast.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Hardy. And Nashville with a change here, too. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quickly. Bertans with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And I'm not sure there's a guy who enjoys physical play more than Draymond. Finishing through contact is just part of the job for that man.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so Green will bring it up for Nashville. Doesn't go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Jones kicks to Brooks. A minute 20 left in the first half. Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The pass to LeVert. Inside. And there's McDermott. That's good on the assist by LeVert.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Rose kicks to Hardaway. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Brooks. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Rose can't hit.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Brooks outside. Shoots over LeVert. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for Nashville. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The Stars have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Hardy. Green is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Anunoby. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Quickly finds Jackson. Nashville passing it around. They get the rebound. Pass to Brunson. And here is Anunoby. Fires the three. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
On the wing, Doncic. Brunson covering. Doncic passes to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And it's Hardy with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
From deep. And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Nashville.
For your junior defense crew.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Doncic in the pick and roll game. He's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Anunoby. No good on the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Floats it up for Wood. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Anunoby. Non-stop scoring machine here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
Line for the Stars, OG Anunoby. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Count that bucket. And it's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Anunoby against Green. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Hardy. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the triple. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Hardy passes to Robinson Earl. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Robinson Earl's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The second chance effort. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early. And then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Dallas. Wiggins comes in for Josh Green. Passes it to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Doncic has gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. To the inside. Here's Claxton. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
A different look for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Wood. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Hardy. Nashville also making some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for Quickly. And Jones subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Wiggins passes to Bertans. Left side Hardaway. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Claxton's got his first basket of the night.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wiggins against Hunter. Brooks the pass to Williams. Brooks outside. Oh, Hunter in position. It's stolen by Bertans. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hardaway comes to help. And that's going to be a travel.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Dallas making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Stars.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bobbed up there for Green. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. The shot. Doncic, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Nashville. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Doncic passes to Bertans. Up and in on the way. Bertans got his second basket of the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
It's Brooks on the wing. LeVert defending. Brooks outside. Good if it goes. And it's in. Oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Stars. They've got Collins. Tyus Jones out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Hunter. Higgins outside. Pass to McDermott. Now LeVert over Hunter. Here's Wiggins. McGee trying to break free. And that one's good. Wiggins.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
That one drops for him. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
From 10 feet out, had a hand on it. Beverly, the pass. To Jones. Feeds it to Collins. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Nashville.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Rose with the block. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Right, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. The Stars also with the sub. Anunoby's checked in.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding for me. When he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
That's good from McGee. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Nashville. Here's Anunoby. Nashville, no good that time either. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The pass to McDermott. And here's Rose. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Anunoby. Misses the three. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him. McDermott kicks to Wiggins. Hits the three-point bomb. Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Anunoby against Wiggins. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Jones against Wright. It's not going to go for him. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Outside Rose. Dallas moving the ball around. Anunoby against Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Stars. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rose. Softly drops in the floater. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
And here is Anunoby. He gets it in there.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Wright, and he uses the glass on the lane. Wright's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Anunoby against Wiggins. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Davis Bertans checks in for Dallas. And Nashville with a change here too. Draymond Green has checked in for Tyus Jones. Rose dishes to McGee. Pass to McDermott. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from 3-point range. 1:27 left in the 4th.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Stars.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It will go down as their 48th win.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for OG Anunoby.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Here's Wright. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
The feed to Green. Here's Anunoby. And a missed layup. Collins against Rose. Pass to Wright. And they pick up 2.
McKinley right to 4.
Anunoby with it. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. So no problem for the Stars as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Looking like she gon' call her the nigga. Oh, she from the birds and all. She don't wanna see me take it to another level. She be secondhand embarrassed like a scarlet letter. I don't wanna let her down. I don't wanna let her down. Promise we would have a good time tonight. As soon as we walk in, my hearts are over there. Watch them stop and stare. Don't go no further than that, no, no. They know I got them with me, yeah. You just can't see them. They'll come rush if I need them. They'll come rush, baby. Dance with me, just dance with me. Cool up, she just a fan with me. Love with me, dogs with me, with me, with me. I see them looking at me. I can see in your eyes that it's jealousy. And I wish it would be bold enough to step to me, step to me.
Jambo. What is that stakes for us? Kicking up cameras. Yeah, we could be superstars, but I'm pretty sure our time is up. And so we fell off the spinning tops. ATL checker.
Say you my be your. Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any like skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you, whatever you.